22. And Brentwood will take over there on downs, 1st and 10, with 6 minutes, 4 seconds remaining.
I believe Coach Woodward has sent in his second team offense now for the most part. Carson Croy obviously going to stay on. See if we can get some numbers here. Number 56, Brandon Carnes. 52, Alex Turner. No, I guess we still got a lot of starters out there. Smyser still out there.
And up goes the 34, McChriston. Nice run. Drags a couple of CPA players with him, and it's going to be a first down as he brings it out to the 34-yard line. Cork, this is a great time for us to talk about the group that we get to work with, and have done such a great job tonight. These kids were out here from the TV production team, along with their teacher, Mr. Ronnie Adcock, and they were setting up, running the wires in this heat, worked diligently to get ready for this broadcast, and they just do a fine job year after year. We get to work and meet a bunch of new people every year. Handoff again to McChriston. This year our director is Noah Osuna. Noah was up here early on. Technical director is Dakota Payne this year. Tonight's engineer is Caroline Steele. We met her earlier. She came up. 2nd down and 9 now for Brentwood. Our graphics tonight were thanks to Hamza Khalid. Croy looks to pass, throws it out into the flat. It's complete to number 15. That's Graham Knuckles.
To number 15, Graham Knuckles.
Knuckles with a nice move to pick up some big yards and gets it out across the 45 to the 47-yard line. I want to thank Ben Sherrill for doing our replays tonight. Our audio was Jack Burke. Speaking of replays, Jack was going to blink the button and try to get one in here, but
there it is. See the pass outside to number 15, Graham Knuckles, and he cuts inside, picks up that 7-8.
Croy looks to throw. He's going to keep it and run. Runs up the middle. Gets it out across midfield down to the 45. We'll call it the 44-yard line. And Brentwood is very close to another first down. 4 minutes, 43 seconds remaining in the game. Audio is done tonight by Jack Burke. Great job. Producer is Julian Martin. And then last but surely not least, you got the people all over this field running those cameras. You got Katie Hart, Andrew Fisher, Caleb Howard, Jake Fisher, Jared Smith, and Morgan Yoder. Great job by our great crew from the TV Pro team. Nice pass here. This is complete to number 13. That's Will Leone. Leone down the sideline. Touchdown, Bruins. Nice run by Will Leone. Throw and catch on a 43-yard touchdown pass. And Brentwood has something to cheer about.
I believe that was another crossing pattern like we saw earlier. One of CPA's defenders caught going the wrong direction, and Leone was going right in front of him and picked it up. Did a really good job, Mike, of getting into the end zone. That was a great play right there.
On to attempt the extra point for Brentwood is number 12. That's Carter Jones, the senior. Good to see Carter on the field.
Carson Croy's first varsity touchdown pass.
And the extra point is good. And we're going to get the replay right here, Corky. You'll see that pass route.
You see Carson going back. Got some protection. There you see Leone. See the defender going the wrong direction. Leone on a little crossing pattern, and he does a really good job. Breaks through a couple of tackles to get it into the end zone. Just gets to the pylon. Going to get hit again here. And he just gets inside.
Just steps inside that pylon. Good job of Will Leone stepping in there. Leone is a sophomore, 5'9", 152-pound sophomore, and did a great job there.
So with 4 minutes to go, Brentwood puts together a nice drive and able to get it on the board. 5 plays, 3 runs, 2 for 2 passing. They covered 78 yards. Only took 2 minutes of the time. TD and conversion good.
21, Trace Halpern on to do the kicking here. Kickoff for Brentwood.
Number 21, Trace Halpern. Will be in for Brentwood for the Marla Richardson
Back deep for CPA. Got a couple numbers here. It looks like number 3, that's Alden Ziegler. That's a senior. Or is that number 8? Keaton Carr, sophomore. No, it's number 6, Matthew Moore. Halpern with a good high kick, going to sail towards the end zone and go into the end zone. It'll be non-returnable, come out to the 20-yard line where it'll be CPA's ball, 1st and 10.
1st and 10, CPA from the 20.
4 minutes, 2 seconds remaining in the ball game. Brentwood now begins to send some clean uniforms onto the field.
See if we can get some numbers and call some names here. 39, Asher Melton out in this corner. You got number 11, Austin Ledbetter back at safety.
23, Colin Rudolph in there.
Andrew Garcia in the defensive backfield.
Number 27 on the carry, Austin Gage.
J.D. Dickerson in there. 63 is Henry Brothers.
A lot of sophomores on that field right now. Yo, Cork, that's the other thing we didn't mention tonight. This team has 30 seniors on it, but I was amazed at the number of sophomores. 32 sophomores on this team, 19 juniors and 2 freshmen, as we talked about earlier.
Well, and even with those 2 guys here, the freshman team has about 57 players out right now, which is a phenomenon. In fact, I think that's the most in school history for a freshman team.
Gage again on the carry.
Warming up on the sideline for Brentwood is the freshman quarterback, Carson Shacklet. We're probably going to get to see him on this next possession.
How many freshman quarterbacks have we seen in our careers as broadcasters play at this level?
Never. I've not seen it in the years that I've been, the 13 years that I've been associated with Brentwood football, and you've been longer than I have. We've not seen it, so that's a testament to what this young man can do.
His first name just happens to be Carson as well, so that'll make it easy.
The quarterback crew of Carson and Carson. 2 minutes, 57 seconds now, 4th down.
It is short. Bringing up 4th and 3.
Back to do the punting for CPA is number 29. That's Harrison Myers, the junior. And now we're going to get a timeout by Brentwood. Brentwood's going to use one of their timeouts here. Not sure why you do that. Might get a delay game and back them up a little bit. Sure didn't look like they were ready to punt the ball.
They were struggling, as they have several times, to get their crew out there on a special teams play.
We have a Clearwater Pool Brentwood timeout.
So Cork, 2 minutes, 57 seconds, our first showing of the year. Not exactly a stellar one, but I'm glad we were able to come back and put up 7 here in the second half. But a lot of work to do this week to get ready for the travel over to Blackman next week.
Well, Blackman is one of the top 50 teams in the nation, in the top 4 or 5 in the state, and certainly going to present a formidable foe. And might tell our folks, too, if you want to see 2 of the better teams in the nation play each other, Oakland and Blackman play each other Sunday morning at 11 o'clock on ESPN.
I did not know that.
So we're either going to catch Blackman in a really good mood or a really bad mood after they play Oakland on Sunday. But, yeah, they're going to be nationally televised. So certainly no slack there as we will be going into the second game of the season against one of the best teams in the state.
Brentwood came after that punt, and McChriston caught it and was taken down immediately by number 22. That's Will Stout. Did a nice job of covering on that kick. But Brentwood will take over at the 42-yard line, 1st and 10. And in at quarterback will be number 14 for Brentwood, the freshman Carson Shacklet. Sorry, Cork, didn't mean to cut you off. That's great. That's the first time I recall other than the private schools, the Tennessee teams on ESPN and on a Sunday morning. That's interesting.
Yeah, they are every year expanding their coverage of high school football, and I think there's a recognition that Tennessee high school football is on the rise. More D1 prospects the last couple of years than there's been in a long time coming out of Tennessee, the state of Tennessee. So I think they recognize the improvement and the kind of quality of football that's coming out of the state of Tennessee now.
Zach Van Etten on that last carry for Brentwood, a senior, number 10. Pass was intended. Shacklett's pass was intended for number 46, so it's going to be freshman to freshman. But the pass was a little low. 46 is the freshman Bryce Merrill, and he's had a tough night. Cork dropped a couple of them. That one was actually low. 2 minutes, 13 seconds now remaining in the ball game.
Carson Shacklett gets his first varsity pass out as a freshman. Another
pass, then drop. That one intended for number 15, Graham Knuckles.
See, we got some fresh jerseys. Christian LaBreche, number 87, at wide out. See number 46, it's Bryce Merrill. We've seen him a lot tonight. Graham Knuckles, 73, Mason Wood, big junior.
20 on the far side, it looks like, Cork. Zach Thompson. 4th down and 4. Pass is complete to Merrill, number 46. This time Bryce Merrill grabs it, brings it in, and he'll be close to the first down. I believe he's got it. We'll see where they spot it.
Is that his first reception tonight, I believe?
I think it is, yeah.
His first varsity reception, and young Mr. Connolly's, or Shacklett rather, his first completion. So freshman to freshman there.
And they're saying it's just short. First and 10.
So no first down. The ball will go.